Hey all, I'm the Lorerunner. If you know me, hi, this is my Patreon. If you don't, welcome. Uh, I like to see new faces every now and again. I stream and I do pre-recorded stuff on YouTube. All of it is what I call ruminations, where I really try to analyze, discuss, and just generally encourage discussion and thought and my own general views of a particular work of fiction. I primarily tend to look at video game stuff, but I also look at some television stuff, some movie stuff, that kind of a thing. I'm not really super restrictive on how that works. I've got my one channel where I have pretty much exclusively YouTube features. That is Monday and Tuesday are both television works. Right now that would be Babylon 5 and Voyager. In the future it will be The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. Wednesdays is my review section where I give a very short review that tries to get across the punch of a particular game and what I think about it. Thursdays is my ongoing Primus campaign. It's a pseudo D&D thing set in my own world and my own rule set. Fridays, of course, the main feature, the ruminations themselves. Now, I also stream regularly every Friday evening at about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do what I call an exploration, where I pick a random game and just stream it and kind of give my thoughts on it. Saturdays is usually a regular stream time as well. That's a little more vague. We usually have long-term streams that we're in the middle of, like right now we're kind of going through a game called Sorcery, and there'll be other stuff in the future, of course. Sundays, we start off with Lore Week, where we discuss news and whatnot throughout the week, and then we do Blizzard Sunday, where we play Blizzard games together live on stream. All of that stuff is also archived up to my second YouTube channel, where it can then be viewed later on. I also like to do other things like lore runs, where I really go through an entire game live and do an analysis and discussion with viewers live as we go through it. Premiere runs, which is the same kind of thing, but for a game that's just come out. So, I mean, we can't really do a full in-lore discussion because we don't know it all yet. And a few other things similar to that. We've got a couple things we do on stream that I rather enjoy. Ultimately, there is one benefit for being a Patreon. I guess I should say two benefits of being 100% honest with myself. The primary benefit is the fact that you keep me doing this. You are literally paying my bills and making it so I can keep eating. So the subscription to the show here on Patreon, it's a monthly thing. It's not a single donation or per work or whatever. And that enables me to keep functioning and keep the show live. The other benefit is only patrons can actually request ruminations. So about once a year, give or take. I'm not going to give you all the details, but about once a year or so, I put out a little post for patrons only that says the floodgates are open, and you can go in there and say, well, I would really like you to ruminate on blah. And then I go ahead and put that in the list, I organize it, and I decide what I'm going to be ruminating for the next year. And I say it's about a year because I usually get about 40 to 50 or so rumination requests each time I do that. One per week, you get it. If you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, there's tons of ways to reach me. My main website, lorerunner.com, actually shows a lot of the different ways to get a hold of the different aspects of my show, Twitch, stream, the YouTube stuff, all that fun stuff. And yeah, you can leave a post here if you want to. Hope to see you in the future.